Sports as we welcome you to Green Bay, Wisconsin for today's game.
I don't know which team has the better tight end, but I do know that could very well be the difference in this game today.
Well, if you made me choose between the two, I'll tell you what. I'll just say you take one. I don't care who you take. I'll take the other one because they're both that good. They can do it all. As I say, you hear me say it every once in a while. They're all in one. That means they can do anything you want.
You want to?
The Packers from the 22. Toss play to Lacy.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Rodgers off the mark there. Incomplete. As we look at the offensive lineup, Jordy Nelson on the outside has grown every year in this league since coming out of Kansas State back in 2008.
Quarterbacks love wide receivers like Jordy Nelson. He can go up and fight for the football faster than everybody thinks. He's one of the good ones in the NFL.
Third down and 11.
You hate to dig an early hole, but that's what's happened here with the early interception throw.
Yeah, good job on the defense, but I'll tell you, you got to make sure as a quarterback when you throw an interception early in the game that you don't let it get into your head and give self-doubt. Stay positive, go out there, be aggressive, and play that way.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Murray with the reception. Murray's hit and brought down.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. Second down and 5. Here's the throw, and it's off the mark. As we get a look at the defense, Julius Peppers, a player opposing offenses always have to game plan for during the week.
Oh, yes. If you're an offensive lineman and you can't find anybody to block, know where Julius Peppers is and run over there and help out.
Outside now on the toss. Ryan's there to make the tackle.
Good job by the defense, all shifting inside. They're expecting to run up the middle.
Gets about 9 on the play.
Well, this is good confidence for the offense, isn't it? To move down the field early in the game and get inside the 20. Let's see if they have a play up their sleeve that can get them in the end zone.
Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown.
And Phil, what a way to make a statement by scoring so early in this game.
You know, Jim, I love making statements, and that's what this team did. They went out there and told the opposition, we are better, we're tougher, and take that.
Takes it from the 2. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Packers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
And he heads to the sidelines out of bounds. And they're really setting the tone here early with the big running play that time.
They took advantage, Jim, of a defense that's out of position. Nice job by the running back taking advantage of it, and he picks up big yards.
The offense back to the line of scrimmage after going for more than 40 yards on the previous play.
Pick a play, dog.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down.
The Eagles lined up in the nickel. The official whistles this one dead. This is going to be a delay of game. At the line of scrimmage, the 34.
You see the linebackers moving? What they're trying to do is confuse the quarterback.
Early in this one, but already a crucial 3rd and long play coming up.
Oh, these are tough situations. What are you going to do on the offensive side? There's only so much you can do. If I was the defense, I would look for a screen.
Rodgers ready for the snap, empty backfield.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
The ball is jarred out of his hands.
Got to give this second. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
They bring back out the offense to go for it.
Should be here to take the trades off.
The Eagles defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
What happened?
Come on, man, because I expect that dog shit again.
What are you doing?
Midway through
the first, and bum ass players, you know what I'm saying, that don't even play as a draft picks and Broncos for to leave the cornerback.
It was all good, Jim.
Then he trades, Johnny got the number 2 pick in the draft from the Redskins. Yeah, I mean, then he got the number 1 pick from somebody else. Like, come on, dog. Like, stop, man.
Fights off the hit. Harry's able to read that play and take the hit.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Pittsburgh for Marcus Wheaton.
No, I see that. That's cool, Gus. But when you trade with teams, you know what I'm saying?
For the best player.
Yeah, like that's corny, dog.
Yeah.
2nd down now.
Like I'm not going trading away 1,000 picks for Tom Brady, dog. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Like, make the pick realistic. That pick, them shit you doing won't go down in the NFL, dog.
Yeah, they're not going to trade.
First down coming up.
Their best player on defense.
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
But it just messes up other teams and shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Throws the pass.
Should have had it.
Murray's going to go back to the huddle and look at all his teammates and go, my bad. Well, they know that you were bad. The offensive lineman.
They come on, no. Draft picks is free will. You can do the option. No, you can't do what you want. That's the problem right there.
You got to keep the confidence up. I think he will, and I'm sure the football will find its way towards him again soon. Look at that. Everybody at the line of scrimmage. The defense showing a blitz.
2nd down and 10. Murray, toss play here.
I've seen that Cowboys game,
After that run.
Yeah, I'll be squeaking them out.
For the offense.
No, why the fuck did you pass the ball when it got picked off?
I don't know. So I'll be trying to do too damn much. You get that.
Grabs it with one hand.
That is an impressive play, no doubt about it. And nowadays, from these receivers, we see one of these every single game. These guys are good.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Matthews on the screen.
Y'all gotta block somebody on that screen. That's a touchdown.
There to take it down.
The Eagles offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling
the
pass down here in the red zone. Defense off guard.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to get on now. That's what I got for. Well, I gotta go shovel. I'm waiting for Miz about to walk down, and I'm gonna help him shovel and shit.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
Dang.
Welcome back to the action on a day where defenses have ruled.
Rank game right now.
First down on the way.
Yeah, I see Miz lost to Nate last night by a touchdown.
He lost to Nate.
Coverage all the way.
I mean, Larry beat Miz last night.
Oh shit.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
35-22.
Intercepted.
That's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is
What's Miz's record right now? He took a couple losses.
Stop him from scoring. That was a good job.
I know Nate. He is, but not Nate. Larry in fifth place right now in the NFC.
Yeah, well, I'm in second. Damn.
Second down after the incompletion.
Yeah, I see that.
Murray on the screen. Burnett's the one who made the big stop.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
This next play will take place at the 11. The Packers defense now is going to go nickel. 3rd and 11.
You watched that video I posted on Facebook?
Which one?
My Madden game.
No, I ain't even get to watch it yet. I seen it, but I ain't get to. I was sitting down to start.
I know you seen the boy rapping though, guys.
Yo, he was killing that shit though. That shit was cool.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
Yeah, he did that shit.
Around the line of scrimmage, look out! This could be a blitz.
If I hear somebody use that and they rap, I'm going to clown.
The Eagles go for it on 4th down.
I swear to God I am, dog.
Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Packers retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last 2 possessions.
Well, define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game. It's beautiful. So far the takeaways by the defense, that's the story.
Brought down at the 20.
No, you're not going to run the sweep all day. You can get your little yards off of it right now. That's cool.
There is no doubt. When you fake it and try to throw the football down the field,
man, they got Gino going out there
to get it done.
They got 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
Here's the toss. And this won't even get back
that's not
to the
going to work the whole game, dog. You can try it.
Playing press coverage to the outside. He's going to get another carry. Lacey takes the hit and is brought down. That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count. Both coaching staffs told us this week that this defense would be the key to the game, and so far they're ready for the occasion as they take them off the field and force the punt.
Well, one coaching staff is happy their prediction came true. The other one, of course, is very sad. But so far in this game, very crisp on the defensive side.
It worked for a while. So you figure that shit out. And it cost him the game.
Oh, would he pick one off?
I took 1 to the house on him. Nah, man, he was up 14 nothing. He scored. The same way the game started last time we played. He scored first. I'm driving. I get down like 30. It's 30. I throw an interception.
34 for a first down.
Yeah, I mean, he come down. He scored. He up 14 nothing.
The quarterback changing. Right. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
I come down. I score in like 3 plays the next time. Oh. Then this nigga end up, you know what I'm saying, getting some lucky edge on. He up 21-7. I end up scoring 2 touchdowns, tied up for halftime. And they get to kick the ball off to me, and I went up. Then he tied it up, and then I scored 2 touchdowns on him, and we go 2 on him.
Get your offense feeling good and playing better.
Yeah, it was a wrap for him. Then he still kept trying to do that short pass shit. And you know, man, like the spin, I caught around the spin and made he fumble.
From the gun,
boom this shit out of it.
I jumped it too early.
Now
now. Take the football
that was supposed to be going the other way.
Side of the field. The Eagles defense has to be demoralized by that fourth down conversion allowed.
I think anytime on the defensive side when you give up a fourth down conversion, it is hard to
damn, man, you turn the penalties up when you play. Because I don't get none of these penalties when I'm playing the computer, dog.
Airing it out.
How he get
complete.
Chill, that's crazy.
I was getting back-to-back face masks, 30 yards.
Giving themselves a whole lot of momentum here.
And I'm like, dog, I've never seen that.
What a job by the offense. They got down there. They got that touchdown.
It's something with that R2 when you too close to him and you hit R2 and they hit the hit stick. Because I noticed that. I be getting a lot of it.
Sproles
so
is going to run this one out. Stiff arms to stay on his feet. He had nowhere to go, and they deck him at the 16-yard line. The Eagles will line up now. Tie game, second quarter. The score is 7-7.
D-line is shifting inside. They're pinching. I think they're expecting a run up the middle.
First down at the 16.
Taken down by Mike Daniels. Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
Yo, he's not going.
No, the defender tips it out.
You got to be smart on the defensive side now here. Third and long. Be a little careful. Maybe give up a short pass or a short run, and if they throw it short, make sure you come up and make the tackle.
Third down following the incompletion.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there.
Some good games today, Dom.
Play with the wide receiver.
Matthews with the reception. We're midway through the second, and this game is turning into a classic old-school defensive showdown.
Yeah, it sure is. How about the coaches on both sides? Are they sitting over there shocked with the fact that this might turn into a defensive battle? We know it's always about...
I threw those balls, dog.
This is fun to watch, to see something a little different. You got to be quick and decisive when you're down near the goal line and you're throwing the pass as a quarterback. That time he was not, and he takes a huge sack.
First and goal from the 5. Tosses the football.
How y'all don't make the
touchdown? About halfway through the second quarter now, and that
ball
touchdown
back. Keep playing
gives
it.
them the lead.
Yeah,
go ahead and keep playing that over.
Just like we saw there, Jim.
I'm with this shit.
Here midway in the second quarter, they found a way to finally get in the end zone, take the lead. Good job by the offense.
Mason Crosby ready for the kickoff.
Oh, he got him back there. Keep taking him out, man.
I had to redo my whole set.
Right around the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take the field here. Their last possession ended with a very crazy decision going for it on fourth down from their own territory. An unusual decision to say the least.
I don't know if it's unusual. We see this all the time from this guy. So it's
so that's you guys thinking?
I guess when you pile up enough losses, you'll finally say, hey, I want to win a game. I'm going to manage it differently. And in those situations, you should play.
Okay, if you were playing the game right now, what would you have done with that last possession?
I absolutely would have punted it without question.
Second down and a long way to go. Finds his mark. The Eagles are behind right now, but still have moved the ball through the air. Bradford's doing what he can to keep them in the game.
Well, they are losing, but you cannot blame the offense. The offensive line doing a good job getting the quarterback time, and the offensive coordinator, he's sitting over there going, he doesn't know which play to call because everything is working in the passing game.
The Eagles believe they can pick up the first in this short yardage situation and keep the offense on the field. The Packers go with the dime formation here on defense. The Eagles have it at the 34.
Murray's got the catch and the first.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he's very smart. Gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Bradford's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Murray's hit and brought down.
Good job by the offense here. Hustle up, get that football snap, conserve time, and most of all, conserve that timeout.
That's crazy. You can't fucking...
He's brought down. Nice job with the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Packers ready to go on the march again. That's exactly what they've been doing here lately. They've taken it all the way down the field in the last 2 possessions for touchdowns. Phil, can they make it 3 straight?
Let me say this to you, Jim. It's just not that easy. As we're watching this game and how they're playing on the offensive side, they make it look easy. But trust me, I was down there one time. It's a hard job. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
2nd down and 13. Going for the home run, but it's incomplete.
Well, but it's 3rd and long. I'll just say this, be very careful on the offensive side.
The Packers get set at the line, needing to get to the 38 for a first. The corners step back. The Packers snap it at the 26. Has the grab. That's his first reception today. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
When you're trying to score some points at the end of the first half, the best way to do it when the time is against you, get in that hurry-up offense, make the defense sit back, be real careful about what they're doing. Maybe you can get some quick yards and get a chance for some points before halftime rolls around.
Rodgers going to take the snap from the shotgun. The ball is jarred loose.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
So you're going to have 10 points there.
What's up, Andy?
The Packers will take the snap from the 40. Surveys. Cedric Thornton runs him down.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
The Eagles set at the line. Dime package.
You want one? For the phone? Okay. Go ahead. Just play on the phone.
No bump coverage here. Corners backing up. Looking at every option. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Packers signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
Huh?
The Packers don't want any part of punting the football. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This will most likely be the final play before the half ends. The Packers take it from the 43. Stands in the pocket. That'll do it for the first half. We'll be sending you to Larry Ridley back in our studios as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. Sproles is running this one out. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Eagles offense back on the field as this game has turned into just a big mess, Bill, as no one seems to be able to hold on to the football.
Nobody can hold on to the football. The play is sloppy. The calling of the plays has also been, I think, a little sloppy. Give these guys a better chance to make some positive plays. Murray's going to be so mad at himself for dropping that football because receivers, you never know when your chance is going to come. Then finally, you get open, they call a play where you're the primary guy. It's right there, and you drop it. Well, don't get down on yourself. Stay up. The football will come your way again. This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
Brent Selleck has the catch.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
First down at the 49. Launches it down the field.
Oh, that's touchdown.
Makes the grab. Right there. Touchdown. That touchdown ties the game here in the early stages of the second half.
What a job. Way to come out in the second half, early in the third quarter, and just getting it done.
You know what's crazy?
Man, that makes you feel good.
I knew it was you watching that game, too. You know what's crazy? The worst part, the computer picked that play, and I had been looking for that play because I used it before.
The 2 and starts his return. And he's tackled just past the 20. Will mark it at the 22-yard line. And Packers are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck, that's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You've got to go out there and be much better.
And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down. The Eagles defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
And on the catch, it's Randall Cobb. And that's a gain of 10.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed?
The sack by Fletcher Cox. Corners are backing off here. The Packers snap it at the 31. Looking across the middle. That ball is rifled to Randall Cobb, who makes the catch. Coming to the line at the 44. First down following the long play.
Don't run that play,
The Eagles with a nickel look here on defense.
Keep putting Sammy Watkins back at my fucking punt return and kick return. I keep taking him out the game. Like,
this defense has given the offense a great opportunity to seize command.
Oh, they have. Listen, I think right now you get to this time of the game, midway through the third quarter, it's time for the offense to take advantage of an opportunity and go out there and make a play. If they do that, that's going to go a long way in winning this football game.
Scans the field. And he makes the catch. No, the ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. The Packers come out in a dime package. They're going to run it on the toss. Murray is marked down after a gain of 4. They're going to the hurry up. Back to the line.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
And DeMarco Murray comes down with it. Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
Now to be a running back in the NFL, you got to do more than one thing, and you got to be part of the pass game. That was a wonderful job, catching the short pass and picking up all those extra yards.
Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. Second and 12. Here's Ertz. In a tie game, have to like their chances the rest of the way with the way their quarterback is playing. Bradford's really been locked in today.
Their passing game has absolutely kept them in this football game. That's why they're tied, and and at this point, they have the hope the quarterback is going to lead them to victory. This man was put on this defense for this reason alone. Make the big hits. give your team some momentum and also put a little fear in the offensive players when they get the football.
The Packers with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Second and 10. Looking to go deep. Almost intercepted that time. Well, they go for the bomb, but the defensive backfield was not fooled.
Yeah, they were all over at that time, and that was like shadow defense. Wherever the receiver was going, the defense was right next to him. Great job.
Third down and 10. And the catch is made by Sellett. That's reception number 2 for him.
The Eagles put themselves in a terrible situation. Third and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
First down at the 44. And Matthews is there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. Quickly to the line. The Eagles will take the snap from the 35. The pass is thrown to Jordan Matthews.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest.
Bradford's completion percentage, 60% on the day. First down at the 28.
I ain't got that wheel route down because I
This
need
long
that.
drive continues.
Y'all be having that shit wide open. I just be throwing it too weird.
The Packers lined up in the nickel.
I'm throwing the shit out.
Second down and 10. Murray. Clay Matthews makes the tackle.
Oh, I got my chest.
No time to waste. They hurry to the line. The ball is taken out of his hands. We're about to get this fourth quarter started. How frustrated are these offenses right now? It seems like everything they've tried today has been negated by these fierce defenses.
Yeah, it has been negated. Yes, they're frustrated. I think they're really uptight. When you have games like this, you just cannot relax on the offensive side, so I don't expect it to turn around. This is all about the defenses here today.
Scanning the field. The Eagles
He was wide open in the end zone. How did he throw his shoe?
Got a tie game early in the fourth quarter, Phil, and I think it may have been a little early to go for it on fourth down.
I'm going to do that five tackles off.
Expressions on your face. You didn't say it, but I'll say it. That was a bad decision. Why would you go for it on fourth down in a situation in the fourth quarter where the game is tied? It made no sense.
Man. These niggas need something,
will come out
nobody, they won't be able to get away. You know what I mean?
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Right, I agree.
Looking to go down the field here. The ball is knocked out.
Sometimes on third and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers. Starks got it.
I want to know why y'all backing up on it. This is dumb as shit.
And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
He's running the same play I'm running, but yet my man can't come up.
That time, nobody even covers the receiver. He is wide open down the field, and hey, nice job by the quarterback going through his progression. He finds the open guy and gets a touchdown pass.
What are you doing?
The Packers for the extra point. The point after is good. The Packers are ready to kick it away. Sproles is going to test the coverage this time. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Eagles taking the field again on offense. They paid the price for an aggressive decision on their last possession. Passing up on the field goal attempt and going for it on 4th down, then coming up short.
Yeah, look, no second guessing.
And they get the quarterback.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
The reception is made by Murray.
Yo, go blow your nose. Go get some clothes here and bring it back in.
It'll be 3rd down. The corners retreating. The Packers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
Why did you throw the ball all the way over there? He
by the defense, not being full, being in position. When you're in position,
that's crazy. It ain't
make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Packers taking the field on offense, coming up.
No pressure whatsoever. This kid did throw the fucking
Yeah, they did it mostly through the air, Jim, and I love the way how they did that. It was aggressive throwing by the quarterback, and my gosh,
fuck out of here with Eddie Lacy and
the Packers are really a true football team. Their defense, we know it's good. They don't want to just rely on it. The offense, nice job picking up that 1st down, eat the clock up, keep the pace of the game on your side. Small lead here in the 2nd half.
Oh, yeah. One dude blocks 4 fucking people coming through one hole. Yeah, 100% right.
In the 4th quarter, and you're on offense, you are looking to use the time up on the clock. So that was a nice play call by the offense to run. Defense stops it for a short game, though.
We're late in the game, and the offense is in no hurry. Brings it into his body.
His stick wide open in the middle of the field. That don't mean nothing now. You're right.
At the 22-yard line, here they come.
Fucking bum.
The clock's really become a factor here, and the defense knows it has to get off the field. The ball is...
There we go.
What the fuck? Oh, man, Lewis, you got to blow him off, dog.
There we
He's
go.
at the 50, the 40.
Nobody shall catch him, and we return it. Can we high step on his ass? Yeah.
Boy, the defense has been playing great all day long. They were down 7 points. They couldn't even wait for the offense. So what do? They go out there. They get it done themselves. They get to turn over and take it back for a touchdown to tie this game up.
The Packers are back deep, ready to return. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
That should have been fun.
The Packers will try to hold on to the football. This has been one big turnover after another, Phil. Just what the coaches talked about in our meetings with him this week about ball security. It's not happening here.
Well, it tells you the players did not listen to the coaches, that's for sure, because ball security is not what we're seeing out there. I know this. Next week in practice, there's going to be a lot of drills about hanging on to the football.
2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The score, guys.
21-13. Yeah, man, I'm already bullshitting. I'm up.
When you see linebackers shifted around like this, what they're trying to do, confuse the quarterback.
That's a gain of 6.
I'll be forgetting about this defense.
3rd down.
Where's the one now?
Starks is in the backfield.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out.
That's
I think he's
great.
going to go down the
A
field.
defensive end can catch
Up in the air.
Tyrod Taylor from behind, dog, on a straightaway.
I can't intercept the ball that's just hanging in the air. You know? Like, this is what kills me about man. Like, this is supposed to be the NFL. But they'll have dudes standing in the fucking round watching the play, like standing in the secondary, not doing shit. Oh, yeah, please pull up. Oh, Jesus, please pull up.
Running room. Steps out of bounds. The Packers coming to the line still have all 3 of their timeouts here in the 4th quarter.
Well, the offense is down here in the red zone or the green zone if you like to think of money. And it's a tie game. A lot of things you can do. They love to throw it in the end zone, but maybe they'll cross them up with the run. We'll find out.
He is trash for real, man. He's really garbage, man. Really letting him get this dumbass play up.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Coons handed the football. Reynolds in on the tackle.
The Packers called the run play that time down in the red zone. It does not work. But when you're running the football, especially in the red zone, have some patience, stay with it, and if you do, most of the time you will get rewarded.
2nd and goal from the 5. Cox is all over the ball carrier. The Eagles defense will stop the clock here with under 2 to go as they want to preserve the clock. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Third and goal from the 6. Rodgers going to take off with it for a gain of about 5. The Eagles in a tie game will call a timeout. They clearly want the ball back with a chance to do something. The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. They'll go for it on 4th down, late stages. The Eagles defense, boy, they were bending, but they would not break. And they get off the field with a 4th down stop.
That's all that matters. Go to the sideline and just say to yourself, another job well done on the defensive side. You give them some first downs, but when it counted most, you got it done and got off the field.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. So, first down, still a long field ahead of them.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
First and 10. Sam Bradford going down the field. And Matthews is tackled down at the 43.
Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
They'll go to the hurry up here as the clock runs. First and 10. And Matthews is going to pull in the bullet pass. No time to huddle right now. They go right to the hurry up.
Well, in this hurry up offense, such a big part of the NFL. So many close games. You better be good in the hurry up offense. You know, it's amazing when you get in situations like this, under 2 minutes, and you want to preserve the clock, and how fast that time can go off. But a good job that time, throwing the football short and getting out of bounds and stopping the clock.
The Eagles get ready to snap the football. They must be careful. They have no timeouts to play with. 2nd down and 7. Finds his mark. Good yardage picked up on that call. That's his first reception today.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Bradford's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Bradford's got it in the gun. He's drilled as he throws. Breaking huddle at the 23-yard line. 2nd and 10.
Get that.
He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands.
It's really simple. Keep your eyes on the football. When they're not on it, that's when you drop it, and that's what happened that time.
Play number number 6 coming up on this drive. The Packers set at the line. Dime package. The Eagles take it from the 23.
Look at that.
They can't connect. So off that incompletion, we're probably looking at overtime. Do you even think you take a chance here and throw it long, or just play it safe on this next snap?
I think you have to be a little careful. Remember, the game is tied, so if you do something and try to be too tricky or too unique, it could backfire, and you can give up points and lose the game.
I'm sure it doesn't get much better than that for a kicker. The game winner at the end.
Nah, they live. That's what they
said. Get your ass online, man. Oh, I see.
That's what you sit in bed at night and dream about. Kicking the game-winning.
I said I see Baby Films is on. Bobby Brown.